Alright, the anime last time just dropped a pre-summer update event thingamajiggy. I truly don't know what's going on. But like anyways, for this weekend, they decided to drop the Records of Ragnarok update. And they dropped my favorite character from the anime, Buddha. And also, we finally got the evolution for Meliodas, his demon assault form. And it looks pretty broken. But like anyways, enough yapping. Let's not get started with the video. Alright, anime last time just updated. Like 5 hours ago. I'm a little late, but like we should be fine. But like anyways, it is a summer prepare update. I don't know what that means, but like I'm not gonna question. So there's 6 new units, 4 unevolved and 3 evolved, I believe. A new Infinity Castle that we don't care about, and it's apparently a raid update, which is very interesting. There is new skins which we might care about, maybe, who knows. Let me just go over here and see the new skins right over here. Skins and yo Goku and yo Idol Oshi. Oh my god, we need to get them. Please give me Idol. That's all we care about. I don't care about anything else. And apparently my luck is completely cheeks. Where is Idol? Game, please, bro, please. What is this? What's the chance of Idol? I don't know. But like we can get Goku guarantee, and we now have Goku. Never mind, I lied. We are missing a lot. We need to get Idol. That's all I care about. We need to get Oshi. But like anyways, we might be broke, but like we need to get Idol. We need to get Oshi, or I don't Hoshino, I don't know. I think I'm just yapping at this point. But like there is no new banner units. Okay, that's very interesting. We have 8,000 technique shards, which is not a lot. Infinity Castle, we don't care about this. And let's go to the raid right over here. Black first, let me just click this right over here. So summer prepare quest, small gift. I don't know what you can get from that. So shop, you can get capsules, okay, pearls, and that is basically it. For daily rewards, I don't know what's the point of this, but like I'm not gonna question. Let me just go over here, and yo, it looks clean. God dang, oh my god, I love this. It looks very nice. Like anyways, Valhalla arena, and the unit is this is Buddha, I believe, and that is basically it. Okay, so we need to get Buddha. He is a nature and view obtainment method. Let me just click this. Oh, yo, this is very nice. So you can see what you need to get. So if I go over here to quest Gali and do this, I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Like, is there a new abyss? There is no new abyss. Okay, let me just claim this. 250 techniques, say less. And yeah, let's not get started. We need to get Buddha, probably my favorite character in Ragnarok. Like, there's new icons, which is very interesting. There's boosted drops. Do I even care about them? I don't know. I feel like I'm just yapping, but who cares? So it is mainly nature, so we need fire. I believe we have gotten a fire unit, right? It was, who was it again? I completely forgot. Where was my hard work last episode? I don't remember the unit. I think it was Itadori, right? Itadori right over here. He's a fire. And he's decent, I would say myself. So let me just make a team really quick. I'll take Gilgamesh, Super Sisters, Gojo, and Idol. Should be good enough. This is like my main team I'd be using just to do everything. So we should work out in the end. But like before I start, let me just go over here and get a skin. What skin do I want to rock for this episode? Let's do Itadori. Might as well. Let me just do this. This is how it looked. Very cool. And let's time we get started with Valhalla Arena. Okay, so this is the map. It looks pretty basic. Like, I'm not gonna question. Basic is key to victory. Like, anyways, they have 118 million HP, which is truly not a lot. So short-term Super Scissors should be good enough. Truly, I just got operator twice and we should be set. She does 20 mil, and that's a lot of damage. Let me just get a few dollars, place on Gojo, then Gilgamesh, and max everything out. And like normal, I know how to calculate HP-ish, so I need to see how much HP the boss will have so I can somewhat calculate. And since the first guys had like 118 million, it should be around, I would say 300 million, but like that's a stretch. It is probably around like 200 mil or 225, something like that. I don't know. But like anyways, I'm not trying to use my brain right now. It is like almost the middle of the night. I'm not gonna question. You guys better not question why it's the middle of the night. But like, yeah, I'm somewhat lagging, and let's not finish this. We need to get Buddha, and I am truly lagging. What is happening? Am I fine? Game, please do not die on me. But like, anyways, enough yapping. Let's not get to the boss. I believe it should be wave 20, but who knows at this point. Okay, wave 20 is not here, and the boss should have like 1.3 billion or 3 billion. Never mind, I lied. He just died. But we got small gift. Let me just open this up real quick. I want to see what it does. I'm very curious. Okay, we are back, and I just realized this thing right over here, the summer event thing, or the pre-summer event, and there's the event wheel. Yo, It is just like last year with like Sid Kagano, I believe, as the main unit. But we need this right over here, 400. But like anyways, let me just go over here and I can open this. What is this? A small gift box traded for summer prep tokens. So short term, I believe this is like next update maybe, or next week basically. Short term next week. So that's very interesting. Let me just go over here and get the free stuff. And yo, 50? Wait, maybe? Can I get Zeno Goku? Maybe even Idol. Please? And we got Zeno Goku. Okay, Gali Goku skin. Say less. Let me just use that really quick. Right over here, use Goku, and this is how he looks like now. So he looks beautiful. Oh my god, Zeno Goku. And not gonna lie, I don't really use Goku, but like I saw a post and he did like 5.4 billion damage, which was mental. I don't know how you do that, but like I'm not gonna question. Anyways, let's not go back and let's keep doing the raid. It should be very easy. I don't know how much we need for Buddha, but we're not gonna question, and let's not get started. And yo, I just saw something else. Boosted reset. I'm not gonna question what that does. Like truly enough yapping. Let's not keep going. Okay, I believe this is the last wave. I'm thinking anyways. So let's just find this part out and let's see how much HP the boss will have. And it is not the last wave. I lied. So the next one should be the last wave. I hope anyways. I'm hoping my counting is not wrong. I'm very bad at counting. It is currently the night. What time is it? It is currently 11 p.m. which is not a good thing. But like who knows? They currently have 140. A lot lower than expected. Why is this so easy? I really want to know. This feels way too easy. So if this is T6, I can easily macro this. I'm conflicted. I don't know if I'm at T6, but who truly knows? I mean, we'll find out soon enough. So let me just place on Gilgamesh and let's now complete this. Okay, it is now wave 20. Let's now see the boss's HP and it should be like 20 bill. I think it just said 2 bill, but like what is this? Commandment 4. Oh yeah, it's the what is it called again? Meliodas update thingamajiggy. I think anyways. Don't really know. But like yeah, we are now done with T6. It is way too easy, truly. But like what do I need for Meliodas' evolution? I believe I have him right over here and evolve. So I need all these sins from Oni Island, commandment, I don't know. I'll do this a lot later and oh my god, this is truly a lot, but like it should be worth it. But the first thing we want to try to get is Buddha. We want him, we need him, we desire him. And of course it still says 0 out of 30. Perfect, exactly what we want. But like yeah, let's now start macroing this. Okay, it is now the next day. Yes, I went to bed because like I was tired. But like anyways, we should have a lot of enlightened ones for Buddha right over here. And oh my god, we have a lot. But like yeah, we should be able to evolve him. So he needs the staff and nature essence, of course. We don't have any nature. We are pretty broke on nature right now. So this might be a little rough. But let me just get this and we now have staff. Let me just do this also, might as well. And I believe I finished some of these quests, right? Yep, I finished almost all of them. Golly. And we have gotten a lot of tokens. Now we can gamble and hopefully we can get something good. Let's see this. So ooh, yo, I need more of this. We only have 400. This is not it. We are truly broke. But like anyways, let's now evolve Enlighten 1. So short term, we first need to get a lot of this, a lot of nature. I don't know how much we need. Let me just find this part out really quick. So we need 151. Okay, that is quite a bit compared to almost 200. How am I supposed to evolve the next unit? What is this? I don't want to do raid. It looks like too much work. But like we have no choice now. And let's not evolve Buddha. But first, of course, we need to make sure we can get something good on him. I don't know if he's truly good, so I don't really want Glitch until I know he's good. So let's just do this one right over here. And let's not get one of these three. Overlord, Avatar, or Glitch. Any of those three work. And yo, already? It is Avatar, say less. Avatar Buddha, okay. Now we need to gamble on him. We need to get good stats, of course. So I believe he only has one evolution, so we need at least a SS. Can we get a SS? We can. We only have 95. Okay, yo. We just gotta get lucky now. Please, give me a SS or SSS. I just need something good. Yo, perfect. Say less. So we now have a godly Buddha right over here, evolve. And we cannot get the Enlightened 1 domain. Let's now do this. And he looks beautiful. I can barely see him. But let's see this cosmetic. And this is it. I have a big all staff. Makes sense? So yeah, let's now pull out my showcase team. And let's now see how good he is. And we do got to max him out first, of course. So let me just do this. And he is now max level. Let's now get started in Which map would be good? He is in nature, so Shibuya probably, it works. Might as well. And let's not get started. Okay, $1 million should be good enough. So let's not turn on the effect. And let's not get started with the showcase. So off spawn, he does almost 2 million damage, which is not a lot, with 36 range and a 6 SPA, which is not good at all. Like anyways, let's not keep going. And in his 6th upgrade, he gets a build called Flame Flip. He does 53.5 million damage now, with 50 range and basically a 7-second SPA, which is not good still. And he's still not a hybrid, of course. Like anyways, hybrid maybe? He is finally hybrid. Now in his 12th upgrade, he gets a build called Domain Slam. This is currently his build right now, which is just a fire blitz basically, and he will now do 300 million damage with 65.4 range and an 8.31 SPA, which is completely terrible, not good at all. Like, this is now his ability right over here. It just a little more effects. And now in his max upgrade, he does 400 million damage with 71.2 range and an 8.31 SPA, which is completely cheeks, not even good at all. But like, hopefully his ability is good. 6th domain. Let me just read it from here, and oh my god, I don't want to read this. This is way too much. So upon activation, he transformed into the 6th domain staff in sequence. After using all of his forms, he unlocks 0 sword transformation. Each form will last for 40 seconds. So his first form is Divine Domain. So he gained 70 yen per attacks. The set amount of damage is 20 million. His SP go to 12, his range go to 35. For every 100 enemies hits, he gains 1250 yen, which is truly not a lot. And in his animal form, each time this unit lands a crit, he gains 5% more crit damage and a cap of 25%. And also set the base damage to 11.5 million damage. His SP is set to 7, his range set to 39, and still that is pretty cheeks. Like anyways, in his human domain, set crit chance to 100%, set base damage to 4.5 million damage with a SPA of 4 and a range of 41. And in his whatever domain, debuff all units in his range by -10 damage, gain 10% damage for each unit, cap of 50%, set his base damage to 10 million, and also his SPA to 8 with his range of 43. It sounds completely cheeks, not even worth it. And he has 2 passives, which are True Alignment, I cannot say this word, and also Mercy. I'm not reading this, it sounds like too much work, so let's not do this. And his damage, oh, it went up. Very interesting. I don't know what to feel about that. So he now does 669 million damage with 50 range and a 9-second SPA, and he went back. Now in his next form, he does 348 million damage with 65.6 range and a 5.28 SPA. And now in his human form, he does 150 million damage with 60 range and a 3.2 SPA. And then finally his whatever domain. So I need to place unit. Let me just do this, and should be good enough. So let's now do his final form. He does 500 million damage with 62.4 range and a 6 seconds SP, which is truly pretty mid. And he now has the Sword of Zero. So upon activation, let me just read it from here. So upon activation, his damage is set to 11 million damage with 6 SP and 45 range. And every 5 attacks, he gained 5% more damage and 2% less SPA with a cap of 25 damage and 10% less SPA. And once the cap is reached, this unit now ignores all elemental disadvantage and completely stop regen from completing for 10 seconds, 25 per seconds cooldown. So let's now do this. And now he does barely any damage, 245 million damage with 65.4 range and a 4.44 SPA. He's completely cheeks. I don't know why a person would use this, but like, we should wait a bit for his damage to set and everything. Okay, I believe his damage is now set. So he does 300 million damage, which is cheeks. Why is he even here? I don't know the value of him, but like, we're not going to question. But like, we are not going to question. Let's now do the buff. Idol, Bulma with power, and then Noble Phantasm. So he now does not a lot. What happened? The buff is not buffing. I don't know what's happening. Oh, he does not get buffed. So he's completely cheeks. Not even worth it. Okay then. So Budo is completely cheeks. Do not get him. It's not recommended. But like, yeah, let's now move on to the main event. Assault Form Meliodas. Let's not get started. Okay, we are now back, and I just found out how to use the summer event thing. So if we go over here and go to shop, and we gotta click this view trade. And oh my god, 30,000? What is this? Say less, game is game. And we are not rich. Black News, we need to get this. We need a lot of this. 5,000 for 100, that's not enough. We need like a bajillion. But like anyways, let me just quickly get all these. Might as well. And it should be good enough. But like anyways, I want to spin this to see if there's a unit inside there. And hopefully we can get the unit, of course. We still have some Easter capsule we want to keep, of course. It is very valuable. But like anyways, let's now spin this. And we can get the Kirito skin. I don't really care about the skin. But like we can get this. We need a lot of this. So let's now do this. And let's see what we can get. We got 300, okay. I'll gladly take that. But like we did not get the skin. Never mind, I lied. We don't have Kirito. That is not it. But like anyways, yo, female Gojo? Oh my god. How do I get female Gojo? Is there a pity? I don't think there's a pity, of course. Can we get female Gojo? Chadi Joe, please? Of course not. We need to macro this. We need to get female Gojo. But like anyways, enough simping. Let's now go over here to Meliodas. And let's see what we need for his evolution. So we need a lot of commandments. Oh my god. So we need to do Legend Stage of Oni Island, Act 5 of you, whatever. It's just a lot of things, which does not look that bad at all. I don't think it's that hard to get. So short term, I'm not complaining about that. But first, of course, we want to gamble on him. We want at least a glitch. He better be good. But like, of course, I'll take an avatar for now. And if we do get avatar and we find out he's pretty broken, we will get glitched. Like anyways, let's not start gambling. Can we get glitched early on? We have gotten glitched like less than 200 rolls ago, so it might take a bit. And we do not get glitched, of course. But like it is fine. We now have avatar. And now let's quickly get an SSS on him. Might as well. He has one evolution, I believe. So we basically need a S, and that is basically it. So please give me luck. I only have 73 perfect side cube left. I need to macro more, but like I'll do that later. And let me just do this. Do we keep a S plus? Probably not. We want him very powerful. And we got SS say less. But like, yeah, let's not get the evolution requirement. So basically, from what I understand, we need to do a lot of things. 10 things in total, or basically 8, excluding this. So first, might as well just do raid. And from over here, it says I need to do U18 Act 5, okay. Shinjuku Act 6, Marineford Act 2, and Flower Garden Act 6. Not that bad. So honestly, might as well just do all the raid. And yeah, let's not get started. Okay, we now have commandment number 8. Let's keep going. Okay, commandment number 8, complete. Commandment number 10, completed. Commandment number 9 is not completed. Okay, this is the final one, I believe. So let me just do this. And we gotta wait for a second, I believe. Maybe, nope. Let me just do this, and we're done. Yo, say less. But like, yeah, we now have the final commandment number 7. Let's now go back. Okay, we are now back. Now let me just go to Meliodas, and I believe we can now evolve him. Never mind, we need a dark essence. How much do we even have of the essence thingamajiggy? Right over here, almost 200. This will not be enough at all. I don't think anyways, right? We are missing not that much. So what do? I don't want to do elemental caverns. That is way too much work. So can I do this right over here? I believe I've done this tournament, I think anyways. And if I go here and claim, I did not reach top 200. Never mind, I lied. Never mind, we are apparently doing this. But like, is there anything else I can do? I truly do not want to do this. Shop, and there's some. Yo, how much? That's 5 only. Just 5? What is this? I don't want to do this game. Could I like just have some, please? Come on now. What if I do this? Maybe I get like a bit. Please, Dark, where are you? And we got 20. Oh, yo, that's still not enough. Do this. So how much do we now need? Right over here, evolve, and we need like 13 basically. Can I do this? Right over here, sell everything and get some gambling funds. 9. Can we somehow get 13? Maybe. Let's find this part out. 5. Nope. Maybe I get some dark. Maybe. And we got no dark. Okay, this is a little tough. We only got 5. What is this? I don't like this game. But like, is there anything else I can do? Right over here. Dark. And yo, dark. Say less. Finally. I don't need to do anything. This is truly the best thing ever. Like anyways, we can now evolve Meliodas into Meliodas Assault form. Let's now do this. And he looks beautiful, of course, with full SSS. Let's now pull out my showcase scheme right over here. And let's see the cosmetic. So this is it right over here. I look very interesting. I don't know what to feel about this, but like, at least I look cool. And now we need to max him out. This should be enough. Maybe, please. we are not going to have enough, of course. Okay, we gotta use some of our precious food. We only have 1,800. We need a lot more. But like anyways, let's not do this. And let's not see the showcase. So he has two different abilities. And oh my god, what is this? I'm not reading this, guaranteed. But like, yeah, let's not go over here. And let's go to Hogtown. And let's not get started with the showcase. Okay, 2 million should be enough. And let's not start the showcase. Let me just turn everything on. Okay, right over here, Meliodas. So this is his first ability. It is just a lot of slashes, makes sense. And there's a wrath bar. Ooh, let me just read this. Where is the wrath bar? I believe it should be assault mode. Maybe, I don't know. Let me just read this real quick. So assault mode. Every 25 takedown, increase the crit damage by 5% and crit ratio by 2.5. Cap of 50% crit damage and cap of 25% more crit rate. Every 5 missed crit, infuse black flame plus pressure into the enemy, which seems pretty broken. And now the 10 orders. Do I truly read all this? So we gotta read a lot now. We're cooked. So the 10 orders. Each attack increase the wrath bar by 1, cap of 5. Upon reaching max cap, deal 5x damage and apply despair. Also perform one of the 10 orders into enemies in range. First order, love. Apply love effect to this unit, giving him 100% crit damage and 20% more damage. Next is purity, relieves unit from stun. If they are not stunned, gain 50% more damage instead. After that, it is, I'm not gonna attempt to say this word. Stun enemies for 10 seconds, makes sense. Wrath deals 50% more damage to them. Faith inflict Conquer and Despair. Silence inflict slow and weaken. Respond inflict petrification and increase dark elemental damage by 100% for 10 seconds. Patient inflict accelerate and buff all DOT damage by 15% for 15 seconds. I'm not gonna attempt to say this word. Enemies that Wrath take down are summoned with 100 extra current damage and 10% of their current max HP for 120 seconds, which seems broken. Do I have any summons currently? Let me just find this part out. And we do have summon. So they have 80 million. And right over here, they currently have like 14,000. Bro, that is broken. I'm not complaining. But like, is it his takedown? Yeah, it is his takedown. So 50-50. Not even 50-50. This is guaranteed. Sanjinu, who's that? I don't know. But like, yeah, finally, selfishness. Stun himself for 15 seconds and add 15% more damage. Also 30% more range to this unit for 30 seconds, which is broken. So he is a guarantee glitch required. He is also a melee with despair effect. Okay. Like, yeah, let's not start the showcase. In his 6th upgrade, he gets a build called Black Claymore. He does 55.5 million damage with 37.9 range and a 6.37 SPA. Let's not do this. He's still a circle elite. So right over here, this is his ability. It's just a lot of effects, makes sense. He now have the ability full parry. Like, we're about to die. How long is it? 60 seconds. Oh, he's at none. That's why. Let me just put him first and make sure we don't die. And this is also his ability. A lot of effects. Golly, it's not that deep. Like, anyways, let me just do this. And he currently does 600 million damage, which is mental. I believe I already have said this. So let's not read full parry. So upon activation, pick the strongest unit in its range and deal 5 times the chosen unit damage. This attack has a 100% chance of critting, which is mental, and also 60 seconds, even more broken. Like, anyways, let's not do this. And he is now maxed, but like, I forgot the ability name. Let me just find this part out. So the ability name is nothing. Perfect. So max out, he does 454 million damage with 65.6 range and a 7.49 SPA, which is pretty good. And I believe he still have the same ability, right? Yep. And he now have the ability Assault Sword. So let's now see what it does. So upon activation, pick the strongest unit in its range and deal 15 times the current unit damage. This attack has a 100% chance of critting. For each use, increase the multiplier by 5%. Cap of 40x. So he is just a nuking demon. God dang, he is broken. Like, the main question is, do they have any animation? I will find that out soon enough. Let me just do this and max them out for a test dummy. Let me just max out the super sister for test dummy reasons. Okay, so we are now ready. First thing first, we're gonna do every buff we have. So idle, then Bulma right over here, power, and then finally Noble Phantasm. So Wrath currently does 862 million damage with 141 range and a 7.49 SPA. Let's now do this. I don't know if the ability works. It says I can choose it. I don't know. Who knows at this point? Let me just max out him also. Now let's use Assault Sword. No cutscenes, but like, it's fine. But like, either way, Meliodas is broken. I believe there's summons coming in right now. Maybe. Let's find this part out. And there's no summons, of course. But either way, Meliodas is broken. We need to get glitched on real quick, and then we shall end the video. But yeah, let's now start gambling. But first, how much technique shards do we have? We have 8.5k. It should take around 2k, I believe. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, let's now start gambling. Let me just turn all this off. And please give me something good to eat. Okay, this is taking a bit longer than expected. I do not have glitch locked, of course. Black game, please. I've already lost 3,000. I don't want to lose anymore. Just give it to me, please, and thank you, game. And I'll be a happy man. Yo, game, please. 5,000 rerolls. Still no glitch. I'm pretty sure I have this, right? Yup, guarantee. Where is my glitch? Please, I need this. So apparently getting glitch is half impossible. So let me just do this so I don't waste anymore. And please, just give me avatar or glitch. I already have seen like 14 overlords. Just give me one of the two. Please and thank you. I've lost 5,000 just on Meliodas. We're cooked. Yo, finally. Avatar. Say less. I'll gladly take this. No glitch, I'll take avatar. Now we just gotta get something good like a glorious. Please, come on. Where is my luck? Yo, game, please. I don't want to do this. And glorious. Okay, say less. So no point of showcasing him anymore. We just got glorious and that's basically it. But like, we are broke. We need to get ready for next week. But like, anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys want to see another video like this, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I'm gonna go head to bed now.